upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a peasant named Hans, with a lot of hair, and his pirate son. Pirate. He wasn't very creative, and didn't know how to name people correctly, so Pirate was always simply known as Pirate. Hans really liked chewing on sticks, building fences, and playing with Pirate. They lived a very happy life together. One day, Hans the peasant was on his way to a far-off cottage to do some repairs on some woodwork. By this time, his hair had grown so much that you could no longer see his body. Unfortunately for Hans, today was not his day. A terrible accident happened. Hans was badly injured and could no longer complete the fence and woodwork that he had promised the peasant family on the hill. Hans's life was not a good life. He had broken 2 ribs and 3 legs in this terrible accident. And unfortunately, he also lost all of his hair and was left not ribless, but almost hairless and legless, lying on a couch for many days to follow the accident. His son Pirate was very, very sad, for his father could no longer teach him the wisdom of his ways.
Wait, what happened to Dad?
He got hit by a truck. We forgot to inform you until this moment. We are terribly sorry for your loss, Pirate.
Shucks.
This did nothing to relieve Pirate's distress, nor Hans's broken ribs and legs. And I forgot what else is broken. Fortunately for him, he knew a wizard who also happened to be an interior designist. Her name was Penelope. Penelope went on her way to find the peasant Hans. Fortunately for her, she was a professional stalker and knew just where to find him.
I will grant you 3 wishes.
I would like a small dog named Scooter, who is well trained and housebroken and loves all. I would like a beautiful wife who will cook me dinner every night and make smoked turkey once a year. And I would like 2 helpers to help me with the fence. 2 sons who might help me with the fence because I am bald and I have a cracked rib and I'm disabled.
Fortunately for Hans, Penelope was a very skilled wizard. His first wish, she granted. His second wish, she also granted, for she herself was a very good wife. She threw off her wizard cap, proposed to him on the spot, and he accepted, quite graciously. For his third wish, she looked around. She saw little Pirate already working on the fence. She saw a random hobo standing in the backyard. And she thought about what she could do. Penelope needed much time and much thought to find the perfect sons that could help Hans with his business. She considered using Pirate, as he was biologically one of his sons. She thought about the hobo, who seemed, well, hobo-y. But it didn't seem right. So she thought and she thought until she could think no more. Penelope remembered the monster that had destroyed the truck and his driver, and she knew that this Parisian little pup would make a wonderful son. He was good at jumping, good at eating, but he had no hands. This was a minor obstacle, but Penelope thought that she could train him well enough to be the perfect son for Hans. Penelope also remembered her relationship with the Countess of Catan, Countess Schwarztina. Fortunately, Schwarztina also had a pup that might be the perfect son for poor Hans. This little pup also had no hands, but she was a great sleeper. Ivan the Gracious was very good at learning many tricks very quickly in order to assist Hans. His greatest trick was growing hands. He was very good at feeding himself. At petting himself. He especially liked eating things like lollipops. Penelope also realized that with the help of Schwarztina, she could train the second dog to cook. Little Thumbelina made many tasty things for Hans, so that he never tired when he was laying on the couch. She even baked a delicious turkey for him. Penelope was such a great wizard and such a great wife that she actually transformed the dogs to looking exactly like his son Pirate without the hat and the hobo, who was still looking quite hobo-ish. But together, they built a wonderful and beautiful fence in addition to the beautiful turkey. Hans was so thrilled that his ribs heaved from joy and his legs came together, all three of them, from joy. He still had no hair, but his wife, the wizard Penelope, knit him a beautifully warm hat.
No, I'm not.
And so we see that even though accidents may happen, that we may lose our hair, our ribs, the very legs that we walk on, the lungs that we breathe with, there is always hope to those who are befriended with wizards and witches. Please do your part to make sure that these people are being exploited and used for their secret powers. Happy New Year's. This has been a fairy tale with the Woodwards. They lived happily ever after.